Hi, my dear parents and students. Career is very, very important. It is not a job. Job is the entry point. Career is what you make out of a job. In fact, when you are frantically looking for a source of income, any job you can accept. But in that job, what extent you can grow is the career. You may have several jobs, but career is one. You may choose from various careers and change your job to go towards a particular career. That's what we are discussing. In this episode, I'm going to discuss with you a very upcoming career called Environmental Civil Engineering. Let us split these two words and see what happens. Environmental Civil Engineering. Now, all of us know civil engineering even before we came to know about environment. What is civil engineering? I read from the definition. Civil engineers conceive, design, build, supervise, operate, construct, and maintain infrastructure projects. Huge buildings, bridges, railway lines, right? Houses, malls, theaters, right? That's the purpose of civil engineering. What is environmental engineering? I read it here. Environmental engineering focuses on protecting the environment by reducing waste and pollution. Environmental engineers optimize the use of natural resources, help to develop renewable energy resources and maximize the use of existing material. What do they design? They design technologies and processes that control pollution and clean up contamination. See, of late, we have started discussing about environment very often. Now, recently, we talk about the air pollution. We talk about how much smoke is ejected from the automobiles. During Diwali period, we talk about the pollution. Stub burning in Punjab, we talk about how the stub burning is polluting the atmosphere. We talk about water pollution. We talk about air pollution. Right? Now, how do these two things interrelate with each other? That is the civil engineering and the environmental engineering. Now, civil engineering is to do with the structures, geotechnical details, construction, transportation, infrastructure, logistics, and all that. Whereas environment is to talk about water quality, site remediation, air quality, green energy. This is how. In between these, you have the natural hazards, water resources, and weather and climate, right? So you need to understand how the civil engineering and the environmental engineering have an interplay. Environmental engineering is actually a subdivision of civil engineering and chemical engineering. See, when you go back to the history of the popularity of engineering degrees, there was a time when hardly anybody took chemical engineering as a preferred choice. But the last couple of years, civil engineering has started picking up very much because a lot of investment have started coming in infrastructure development like roads and bridges and all that. But when you construct roads and bridges, then there is so much of effluent to be treated. Wastewater management and water and air pollution, waste disposal, public health, right? And these environmental engineers have to advise municipalities, corporations, huge corporate houses. Let's say a chemical factory is being set up. In what way the chemical factory is going to dispose of the waste, pollution. Now we talk about the chemical being led to a river and the river is polluted. This is where a civil engineer becomes very relevant. Environmental civil engineers look for ways to minimize, manage pollution and waste through design system, process and equipment. What type of structures are to be produced? What type of a conduit pipe has to be laid? What type of equipments are to be used so that the pollution is taken care of? They design environmentally friendly projects, right? Update and maintain permits and advise corporates. Now, Pollution Control Act is very strict these days. Local people can go and complain to Pollution Control Board that this company is polluting the air, this company is producing the waterways and things like that, right? So the new breed of engineers called environmental civil engineers take care of both the environment and the civil aspect of the construction. Now the question is, what are the degrees you should qualify? There is no degree like environmental civil engineering. As I said, we have to split it and see what is civil engineering, what is environmental engineering. Actually, it is a branch of study. Right? You can become an environmental engineer by completing an undergraduate degree either in civil engineering or environmental engineering or marine engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, process engineering, and then choose a specialized program on environmental civil engineering. Let us see what are the colleges which offer this course. Delhi Technological University, SRM University, Chennai, Indian Institute of Technology, Dhanbad, Stanford University, California, Carnegie Mellon University, and National University of Singapore. These are the places. Now, you can yourself Google search, understand. There are so many videos and sites are available to understand the combination of civil engineering and environmental engineering. Huge corporates, huge organizations, government sector, they need a combination of civil engineering and environmental engineering. So you have a choice. You can go and study civil engineering, or you can go and study environmental engineering. You can go and study process engineering, chemical engineering, right? And then look at how these two things are bridged, right? Please do subscribe to this channel and press the bell button. You will get our updates as and when we update. All the best, take care and be safe.
SRMJV is not just a school, it's a one-time experience.
VM Nagar, Tiruvallur,